Hey yo, what's going on everybody? Hope you're all having a marvelous day. Welcome into the channel or welcome back to the channel. My name is Michael and I'm here just doing Michael things. And today we will be going through my binder pages of my PC of Marvel trading card characters. And featuring in this video plus probably also the next video will be one character alone. If my setup doesn't indicate who or what I'm referring to, I'll just tell you. My favorite Marvel character, Wolverine. I have 18 binder pages full of different Wolverine trading cards. So I'll be doing, I believe we'll do 9 in this video, and then we'll do 9 in the next video, and then that should be the conclusion of my character cards in my PC that have been in my binders. There are other binder cards. There are other binders with cards in them, but they are not set up like this. These were binders that were given to me a long time ago. I don't remember what are actually in them. I got a good idea that it's a mix of things. But anyway, without further ado, let's get after it. All right, first off, this will be coming from the, excuse me, the 1990 Marvel set. This is classic Wolverine card. Not the classic color. That's the classic color. That's the secondary color. This was a suit that he wore after joining the X-Men and before going back to the blue and yellow. If you watched the last video that I did with the Marvel Anime Volume 2, I explained the whole thing about his suit. But anyway, fantastic looking card. Artistry and imagery is absolutely fantastic. The condition of the card is immaculate. Corners and edges are all fantastic as well. There you go. There's a little bit more information there on the back side. Loving these. Finally get to feature Wolverine just himself in these videos. I am so stoked about that in itself. All right, there was card number 1. All right, second card from the same set. Again, the classic original, not the absolute original, but the original color scheme, but not the original uniform. The blue and yellow Wolverine. Off center just a little bit, but the card is in fantastic condition. Edges, corners look great. The artistry and imagery is absolutely outstanding. There you go, a little bit more information. As you saw on the last card, that was number 10. This is number 23. See, there it is. First appearance, Incredible Hulk, issue 180. I'm sorry, in yesterday's video I said 181, so I stand corrected. Issue number 180, October of 1974. Wolverine first appeared in the comic books wearing his classic yellow and blue outfit. I come across one of those cards, how he originally looked when he was first drawn into the Incredible Hulk comic. I will be sure to point that out. All right, here we go. Next card, same set. This one is a different outfit that he's wearing. Obviously, you can tell it's just black. But yet, artistry and imagery is absolutely fantastic. Condition of the card is amazing. It's centered really, really well. I like the way that looks. Again, artistry and imagery is fantastic. It's card number 37 of the same set. This is his patch variant. This is when he was in Southern Asia or Southeast Asia. Let me see what it says there in the back. Okay. When he was in Mandalore in Southeast Asia. While he lived there, he went under the pseudonym or alias of Patch. But again, absolutely fabulous looking card. So stoked about that. Right, I'm going to take the blue and yellow that I already sleeved up. I'm going to set him on a stand here. And we'll feature him off to the side right there. There we go. And as we progress, if I find better cards, then I will just change that one out. Maybe put one in front of the stand that I got my Lego Wolverine on, and in front of the other one. But anyway, here we go. Next card, we have a Famous Battle card. This is also from the 1990 set. This is Daredevil versus Wolverine, Famous Battle. Again, centered very, very well. Absolutely marvelous. No pun intended. Artistry and imagery. Again, there's the information there on the back. Outstanding looking card. Edges, corners, surface look immaculate. Beautiful looking card all the way around. One more look there. All right, next card. We have also another Famous Battle scene from the same set in the 1990. This one is Hulk versus Wolverine. This is back when Hulk was gray. Again, absolute amazing artistry. Imagery is fantastic. Corners and edges look fantastic as well. It's a little off center. You can see it's a little thicker here on the border on the left than it is on the right, but top and bottom looks really good. Back side also off center, but still in great condition. Edges, corners look fantastic. Overall, extremely satisfied with the way that this card looks. All right, on to the next card. It is another Famous Battle card. Oh, it's sticking a bit. All right, there we go. This one is Captain America versus Wolverine. Original art from the comic book. Looks like they took it straight out of one of the cells in the comic book. There you go, the information behind it. Great looking card. Corners and edges look great. Surface looks fantastic as well. Good looking card. Good looking card. So one more look. On to the next. This is the last Famous Battle card on this page. This is also card number 7 of the first page. We have the iconic battle between Step Brothers, Wolverine versus Sabretooth. Again, amazing artwork and imagery. Card is centered real well, or the image is centered real well on the card. And it's great looking card all the way around. Corners, edges, surface, everything looks absolutely fantastic. There you go, a little bit more information. It's been so long since I've seen these cards. These things have not been out of that binder since they were put in there. Absolutely 100%, no BS. Never have been out since they were put in these sleeves. All right, here we go. Next card, we have a subset of Spider-Man Presents his interview with Wolverine. As you can see there, Wolverine, your real name is Logan. Is that your first name or your last name? He's like, yep. And on the back side, can your claws really cut through anything? Yep. Especially people who ask nosy questions. It's card number 160 of the 1990 set. Absolutely fantastic card. Corners and edges look great. Surface on front and back are fantastic as well. There you go. One more look. Amazing. Amazing. All right, this next card, I was so stoked when I opened up. This is a Chase Hit insert card. This is the one that everybody wanted. Everybody had to have from this set, and I have it. I'm going to take this one down, and I will put this one in its place, just because of the next card that I'm about to show you. There it is. The hologram of Wolverine from the 1990 Marvel set. Look at that, everybody. Look at that, y'all. It is absolutely fantastic condition. It is in such great shape. Corners and edges look absolutely amazing. The surface, there's no dings, scratches, gouges, absolutely nothing wrong with this card. And look at that. That rainbow foil on the hologram. That is absolutely amazing. This is hologram MH number 4. As you see right there. Marvel hologram, card number 4. We've already seen MH2 when I did the Magneto portion of my PC collection a few videos back. So those are the only two that I have in this set that I'm aware of from my own PC. Those other binders that I have that have other cards in it, they could be in it as well. But there it is. My pride and joy, my number one card, the card of all of my cards. Right there. I'm going to put this right here. Hopefully we can get a nice shimmer out of it for the rest of the video. We can see a great image of the holo. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay, on to page number 2. Wow, 13 and a half minutes in, and we're just starting on page number 2. All right, here we go. Marvel 1991 Superheroes. We have Wolverine and that amazing 90s style of artistry. Absolutely amazing looking card. Centered damn near perfect. Corners and edges look great. Look at that surface. Not a blemish at all. All right, and there's the background, or the back of the card. A little bit of information. Go. Absolutely phenomenal card. Absolutely phenomenal. Go one more look. There we go. Card number 2 from the 91 Marvel set. We have a Arch Enemies card. This one is of Wolverine and Sabretooth. Another image that looks to have been taken straight out of the comic book. Card looks absolutely fantastic. Look at that surface. No blemishes at all. Corners and edges look absolutely fantastic. Centered fairly well. It's a little heavy on the left side than it is on the right. top and bottom. Top's a little heavier than the right, or I'm sorry, a little heavier than the bottom. We go off of the Arch Enemy line. See how that's a little bit thicker than it is down here. But great looking card nonetheless. Fantastic artistry and imagery. I couldn't be happier with the way this card looks. I could be if it was a perfect Gem Mint 10, but I would have to pay for that to be happening. And I don't know about all that yet. Still have not decided. Anyway, on to the next card. Card number 3 of page number 2. We have another Arch Enemy. And this one is of the Grey Hulk and Wolverine. Doesn't state that it's the Grey Hulk, but duh, you can see that. Arch Enemies from the 91 Marvel set. Amazing artistry and imagery. Surface of the card looks absolutely fantastic. Corners and edges are amazing. There you go. Backstory there. A little bit of the two. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right, one more look again. All right, let me adjust my camera a little bit. Get the Wolverine on the top with the bottom cards. Does that look? I guess that's the best it's going to be able to get that shimmer. Maybe if we do it on this side and see how it looks over here. How's that there? Okay, we'll leave that one there. I'll put this one over here. I don't like the way it, come on. I guess that's the best it's going to get right there on that hologram. But anyway, let's slide over just a smidge. All right, there we go. All right, continuing on, we have the last card of the 91 Marvel for Wolverine. And it's not even really of Wolverine. It's of Wolverine's Claws. This is the weapons subset. As you can tell, that amazing 90s style. Great looking card. Edges, corners, surface is amazing. Great looking card. Great looking card. Now we go to the back. It gives you the information there of what's up. Come on, focus. All right, there we go. All right, I don't need to start having another issue with this thing focusing. I have it on the same style as I filmed the last couple, and I haven't had an issue. So let's continue with that trend. No issues with out of focused images on the video. All right, next we have, excuse me, I do believe this one is from the X-Men series. This is what they would classify as a paper card because it's really thin stock. But there's the image of Wolverine, again, taken straight out of the comic books. Straight out of the comic books. And there it is. It's the X-Men trading card. This is card number 11, titled My Turn. And there it is right there, the 91 X-Men. There's a little information there. This is that paper card. Can you hear it? It's that really thin paper quality. Really, really thin. I mean, look, super thin. But the image is absolutely fantastic. Surface looks amazing. Corners and edges look great. And this was from the X-Men series. I also have some of the Wolverine series in here. We just haven't seen them quite yet, but I'm sure we will come across them fairly soon. All right, card 6 of page number 2. This is a picture of Black Widow, Captain America, and Wolverine. I think this is like one of the team-up photos when he helped Avengers for a little while, or was a member of the Avengers for a little while. But there it is. It's that paper card, number 21, Together Again. There you go. Absolutely looks amazing. Corners and edges look great. That corner's just a little turned on it. Yeah, just a little ding on that upper right corner. But still a good card nonetheless. All right, on to the next card 7 of this page. We have a looks to be disgruntled Wolverine, pissed off about something that Scott said, and then Jean's there consoling her man. Oh, Scott, why did you have to be a dick to Wolverine? Professor X in the background. Damn, Scott, you're a dick. Wolverine. Damn, Scott, you're a dick. Anyway, I know horrible renditions of doing the character voices. But anyway, here we go. Card 87 of the X-Men Trading Cards 1991 set. Amazing looking card. Corners and edges, surface, front and back look absolutely outstanding. There you go. One more look. On to card number 8 of this this sleeve. We have Wolverine and the Punisher. Seeing the style, this is probably one of the Punisher cards from the Punisher set back in the day. I believe it's the 92. Don't 100%. Yep, right there, 1992 Marvel. It's right there at the bottom, and it is from the Punisher War Journal entry. This is when titled Africa, Wolverine and the Punisher cross paths in Africa. Just skimming that there, had to do something about poachers. But again, corners and edges look absolutely fantastic. The surface of the card's amazing. Great, great artistry and imagery. Next card, last card of this page. Page number 2, done. We have Wolverine on a rock, brooding after what looks to be one hell of a friggin' battle. But the artistry and imagery is absolutely amazing. Look at that, surface is great. Corners and edges look amazing. Oh, okay, there it is. Card number 1 from the Wolverine From Then Till Now paper. You can, it's one of those paper cards again. From the 92 set of Wolverine. Card number 1. Absolutely fantastic condition. All the way around, corners and edges look immaculate. Surface is fantastic as well. Without being biased, and I'm going to be biased because it's my stuff, and I take care of my stuff, I could probably guarantee this would be a PSA 10. PSA 10. All right, page number 3, first card. We have a very animated, cartoonish style of Wolverine having a big hole through the center of him, while Punisher had been sliced and, well, not diced, just sliced. But look at it. I think this one is also from the Wolverine set. Yep, there it is. Card number 2. Aha, there it is. There's the original image of what Wolverine looked like when he was in the 180 issue of The Incredible Hulk. That is the exact outfit, art style of what he looked like. But just the yellow outfit with the blue inlays. Absolutely fantastic looking card. Front and back looks fantastic. The surface, corners and edges. I love the art style. It's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right, on to card number 2 of this sleeve. This is also from the Wolverine set. We have him what appears to be eating a bird butt-ass naked in the woods. I mean, you got to do what you got to do to survive, but being that he was quote-unquote an animal, he definitely would eat raw animals. But this one, yep, this is card number 3. And there again is another image of the original outfit from the issue 180 of the Incredible Hulk. Card surface on front and back, absolutely perfection. Corners and edges, again, outstanding. To be biased, again, perfect looking card in my eyes. That's a 10. That's a 10. Card number 3 of this sleeve. It is also another of the Wolverine set. I do believe we'll be going through the Wolverine set here for a while, because of that, at first glance, this looks like it's in numeric order. This is card number 4. Previous card was number 3, prior number 2, and obviously the first one was number 1. But there you go. Look at the ferocity, the ferociousness of that image. Absolutely amazing. Again, surface on front and back, absolutely outstanding. Corners and edges are immaculate. Perfect looking card. Perfect looking card. There you go. Next card. Card 4 of this binder sleeve. We have original artwork. Wolverine, it's off-centered by a bit, but corners, edges, and surface looks absolutely fantastic on the front. But look at that artistry, that imagery, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's card number 5 of the set. 92 Wolverine from then till now. Back of the card surface looks great. Corners and edges, again, fantastic. Love how the way these cards are looking. Again, like I have stated earlier in this video and in other videos, it's been probably close to 3 decades since the last time these cards seen the light of day. Up until recently when I found them in my tote and was actually going through them. I'm like, hey, I haven't seen these in like 30 years. Let me go feature them on, let's start a YouTube page and feature my comic book cards and comic books and blah, blah, blah. But anyway, I need to stop with that blah, blah, blah shit because I keep on. Anyway, next card, card number 5 of the page. We have Wolverine, Hydra. Believe that is Punisher there in the back. Not 100%, but we will check here momentarily. Nope, that was Nick Fury. Underneath that, polar bear skin. Card number 6, 92 Wolverine from then till now. Again, surface on front and back, corners and edges look absolutely amazing. Outstanding. Outstanding. There it is. On to the next card. There you go. Another 92 Wolverine set. Great imagery. Great artistry. Card number 7. Condition, front, back, corners, and edges. Fantastic. I got several more pages to go, and we're already almost half an hour in. I don't want to make this more than an hour video, so I'm going to pick up the pace a little bit, and then we'll just try to stop with the flapping of the gums so much on the cards. I'll just let you enjoy the artistry and the imagery of it. As you can tell, though, you know, these cards are in great shape. Surface corner edges. If you would like to read any of the information on the back, please feel free to pause the video. Absolutely great looking cards. Absolutely phenomenal. Card number 8 of this page. We have butt-ass naked Wolverine fishing at the bottom of a waterfall. It looks like. Or appears to be. There you go. He was the wild beast. No blemishes. No dings, dents, or scratches. Corners and edges are amazing. Front and back. Here we go. Last card of this page. We have Weapon X. Look at the detail, the artistry, the imagery, the blood on his claws, the headgear, all the wires and sensors. Again, great looking card. The condition is absolutely fantastic. Surface, corners, edges, front and back surfaces of the card. Beautiful. All right, come on, get in there. There we go. Go one more look. All right, on to the next sleeve. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more pages to go. I better pick up the pace if I want to keep this under an hour. So there we go. On to the next card. I'm just going to showcase the cards, try to prevent from talking so much. These are beautiful looking cards. Let you enjoy the artistry and imagery. I'm going to try to stop repeating myself so much on the condition, because they do. They all look great. I mean, you can see them. All right, next card. Wolverine tromping through the woods. Look like he is stalking something that's bleeding while smoking on his cigar. There we go. Talking about his mutant powers, his heightened sense, his mutant healing factor. Again, cards look absolutely amazing all the way around. There it is. Next card, we have a original art style. Him was lurking in the dark. The way his eyes are on the shadow looks like his eyes are on his forehead and not in the middle of his face. But it is what it is. Ferocious, name of the card. Card number 17. Definitely is a good description of what Wolverine is and can be. Next card, during the Weapon X. Again, original artwork. Amazing style, amazing artwork and imagery. The detail of it. This one is featured his claws. Card number 19. If you can see that not all of the Wolverine cards are in numeric order consecutively, because there are a few of those cards, obviously, that I omitted from my collection because I didn't want them in my personal collection of the Wolverine cards. I wanted them just to feature Wolverine, so they must not have been of him. There we go. Next card. This is card number 20. Again, same art style as the last card. This is the hunting card. There you go. Top load and sleeve, or sleeve and top load. One more good look. Next card, card number 6 of this sleeve. I'm going through them fairly well. There you go. The ferociousness of him in the rain, the imagery, the artistry, the berserkness of it. Berserk card number 1, 92, Wolverine from then till now. There you go. Next card. Looks to be another of him eating a raw animal. Whatever it may be, don't know. But it is chunky and bloody. And quite warm, because as you can see the steam coming off of it. The wild beast. Oh, dropped it. But we're good. We're good. No damage. There we go. Card number 8 of this sleeve page. There we go. Another of him looking butt-ass naked with a fox pelt around his waist to cover up his tallywhacker, his small bits, his nuts and bolt. There you go. Scaring the shit out of some hunters, it looks like. Like, ah, what the hell? Can't honestly say. I do not know what is going on in the image, but it's a cool image nonetheless. Alright, next card. We have the original color version of the outfit that I was talking about in the Incredible Hulk episode issue 180. There it is. The blue and the yellow original outfit. Not that. That's secondary. This is original. That was his second. And then he goes on to that and different variations of that, because you can see the difference in that one to the Lego one. So, this is his original outfit that he wore in issue 180 of the Incredible Hulk when he was first introduced. There you go. Great looking card. Corners, edges, surface, front and back are amazing. There you go. One more look. Next card from the next sleeve binder page. It is also another of the Wolverine, but this is a different rendition of the issue. Damn, why do I keep saying episode? The Incredible Hulk comic book issue 180. The Hulk was battling Wendigo when Wolverine stumbled across the battle and ended up battling them. This is not the uniform that he wore. This was just a different, updated version of that battle, which can be very confusing. This is the first time that in the comic books that Wolverine had admitted to getting his ass handed to him. He did not have the ability or power to match the Hulk and or Wendigo at the same time. He admitted defeat, healed his wounds, and lived to fight another day. Absolutely amazing. All right, next card. We have, I believe that is either Vindicator or Guardian from the Canadian mutant team, Alpha Flight. Wolverine originally was a member of the Alpha Flight team before leaving and joining up with Charles Xavier and becoming an X-Men. Okay, this is Weapon Alpha. Yep, Vindicator. This is when he was wearing the Vindicator uniform and going by that name. team leader of Alpha Flight. There you go. One more look. All right, on to the next. We have image of, looks like Angel, Wolverine, and Jean Grey, all just chilling out in the woods or out in the yard somewhere by Xavier's mansion. Wolverine playing with Jean's hair. That's got to be Jean Grey, because Wolverine's playing with her hair. He had a huge crush, was in love with Jean Grey. There you go. There's information there on the back. Here we go. One more look. All right, next card. All right, here we go. Looks like to be a team image of the X-Men, Colossus, Kitty Pryde, Nightcrawler, or Shadowcat, Nightcrawler, Wolverine, Cyclops. All right, there's the back. Oh, from that brief look on the back of the card, this was a training session in the Danger Room that was set up at the school/home mansion of the X-Men. Next card. Ooh, Wolverine getting a little smoochy on his love, crush, interest back when she was still wearing the Marvel Girl uniform. Or outfit, not uniform. Wolverine locking lips with Jean Grey. And there's information there on the back. Picture says 1,000 words. And that definitely speaks volumes right there. One more look. All right. On to the next card. This one is another artist rendition. Original. Oh, shit. Sorry, everybody. Damn. Sorry. Getting a little overzealous. This one here, next card, is a different original artwork, different rendition of comic book cover of the X-Men when they battle Magneto. There it is. Amazing card. Amazing artwork. There you go. On to the next card. This is another one of Wolverine locking lips, but this one is with him and Mariko, when he spent his time in Japan and fell in love with Mariko. Yep, Mariko right there. There's the information if you want to read it. There we go. All right, on to the next card. We have, I do believe this is when Wolverine is fighting the Hand in Japan. Great artistry and imagery. Card looks fantastic. Surface on the front and back is absolutely amazing. Again, perfect looking card. Super stoked with the way these are looking. Alright, I gotta restock my top loaders for a second. There we go. Alright. Last card of this page. We have Wolverine Nightcrawler battling Wendigo as he has members of Alpha Flight knocked out, defeated, ass whooped. There we go. There's more information there in the back about his ties with Canada, Department H, and Wendigo. Again, artistry and imagery is absolutely fantastic. Excuse me. Condition of the card is amazing. There you go. One more look. All right. We are over halfway through. I have 3 pages left. Sorry, I needed a drink. I was a little parched. I want to take a moment real quick to thank you guys for tuning into the channel and viewing the content. I greatly appreciate it, that, and you for doing so. If you like the content, please share it with your friends and family. Have them come tune into the channel. If you haven't yet, hit that subscription button. And if you are subscribed and you haven't hit that notification bell yet, hit it up so you know when my next video is uploaded. Every like, comment, and subscription is greatly appreciated. And with that being said, let's move on. Let's continue on with the Wolverine cards. Next page, or next card in that page, we have another original artwork. Absolutely amazing. Corners, edges, surface look outstanding. This is about his stint when he was in Japan. Again, absolutely amazing looking card all the way around. Excuse me. There you go. One more look. On to the next card. We have another team up, it looks like, of Wolverine and Nightcrawler. Great artistry and imagery. Condition of the card is fantastic. Corners and edges, front and back. Absolutely amazing. There you go. I'm going to pick up the pace just a little bit more. I don't want to have a repeat of the other video that I did of the Marvel Anime Volume 2, where it cut out right at the end, where I was unable to do my closings, but at least I was still able to feature all the cards that I had pulled from the hobby box. But there we go. This is the one where Wolverine, the Brood invades planet Earth, and they start taking over all of the citizens of the world. And yep, the Brood, great storyline. If you haven't read it, check it out. It's an absolutely amazing storyline. I may be a little biased on that because I am a huge Wolverine fan, but the storyline, the artistry, the storytelling in the book is very good. One of my favorite comic book stories. All right, next card. Again, original artwork. Obviously, it was from when he was over in Japan. This is when he was... Okay, nope. Yep, the Ronin Ogun tried to become an assassin. Okay, this is when Shadowcat was training to be a samurai warrior to hone her fighting skills. And of course, who better to ask to help with making you a better fighter than the fighting machine himself, Wolverine. Great looking card all the way around. Absolutely fantastic. Next card. Another one from the Wolverine series. Great looking card all the way around. Front and back, side to side. Look, there's that classic image of Wolverine with the Hulk in the reflection of his claws. Now you see it is the gray Hulk there. Absolutely amazing. The image on the front somehow correlates with the image on the back. I don't know how it connects, but the artist thought that it did. There we go. Next card. It's another one of those Wolverine's been in a hell of a battle card. It's a little image is a little off-centered, but this is one of those iconic images from the Wolverine standalone comic book issues. There's Colossus on the back. Right. Oh, almost dropped it. All right, let's get that sleeved and top loaded. Move on to the next. Next card looks to be another team up of Wolverine, Captain America, and I don't know who that other dude is there. Fighting a bunch of ninjas. This one might be the hand one again. Yep. Right there it states the Assassin Clan of the Hand. There you go. Again, imagery, artistry, fantastic. Condition of the cards, amazing. There we go. One more look. Next card, we have a Danger Room scene of Gambit and Wolverine. Looks like Gambit got the best of Wolverine in this image. That's why training in the Danger Room is so important. Gambit, another PC character. But again, the card is amazing all the way around. Artistry, imagery, condition. Outstanding. Alright, on to the last card of this sleeve. We have 1, 2, 3 more sleeves to go in this video. Trying to hurry. Don't want to run out of time for this to just cut off like the other one did. There we go. Next card, the first of this next page. I am so thankful that these paper cards are sliding out as easily as they are, or this would definitely be taking a little bit longer to show you these cards. Like I said, I want to try and keep it under an hour. Yesterday's video, or I'm sorry, not yesterday, but the other day's video that cut out on me was over an hour and 10 minutes long, and I want to keep it less than that. And there I go again, kicking the stand. All right, come on. Get your shit together, Michael. Let's do this. Be professional. No more amateur crap. All right, good looking card. Loving the artistry and imagery, of course. Just the highlights of what I look at. There you go. Next card. We got Sabretooth, Wolverine, and Maverick. I don't know who this is, but they're battling together. I think this is back when they were part of the CIA. Yep, they were CIA operatives. But there you go. It's another great battle card, or team-up card of 2 of my other PC characters, Sabretooth and Maverick. There you go. Next card, speaking of Maverick, there you go. Picture of Maverick and Wolverine together. Good image, great artistry. There you go. I don't think I'm going to make it through the next 2 pages, so I will just finish it off after these next 5 cards, and then I will start the next video where I left off. Again, I don't want to keep this going more than an hour. I don't want to risk me running out of battery life and then my phone just turning off like it did in the last one. But there you go, Wolverine and Omega Red. Great artistry and imagery. Loving the detail of the artwork. I'm sorry I didn't flip it over. There's the back. All right, next card. Another battle scene of Omega Red I guess this is Omega Red versus the X-Men. We got Banshee. I believe that's Jubilee back there. Professor X, Wolverine. Or nope, that's Forge back there. That's Forge. But anyway, there's the back of it. Another Omega Red card. One more look. All right, on to the next. This one is another team up against Omega Red. We have Jubilee, Gambit, Wolverine, and Omega Red's Hand and Tentacle. There it is. Come on, get in there. There we go. Again, the artistry, imagery is fantastic. Condition of the car is amazing. One more look. There it is. All right, 2 more cards to go in this one, in this video. Look at that. We got Wolverine probably in the Savage Land fighting some kind of unicorn worm, it looks like. I don't know. There you go. All right, everybody, here is the last card of this page and the last card of this video. We have an image of Wolverine, aka Patch. Got the patch over his eye. There we go. Again, I got it turned the wrong way, but there it is, everybody. Again, I greatly appreciate every one of you for taking time out of your day to tune into my channel and watch the content. I greatly appreciate it, more than you will ever know, and I hope that you guys will come back. If you enjoy the content, please like, comment, sub up, hit that notification so you know when my next video is uploaded. This will be the end of the part 1 on Wolverine. Next video will be part 2, maybe even a part 3, now that I know that it takes about an hour to go through 8 pages. So anyway, I digress. Here it is. Again, highlight of the Wolverine portion of my personal collection. Again, thank you all very much for coming into the channel. I greatly appreciate every one of you. I hope the rest of your evening goes marvelously. Continue to live, love, and laugh. And I will see you guys in the next video. And until then, have a good one, y'all. Peace.